sit there and taunt me, you dumbass bitch nigga. I miss my brother. You ain't. You did a stupid thing. That's what you did. You did a dumbass fucking thing, nigga. You ain't. How the f do this? How did I do this on man? Sorry, guys. I had to do this umbrella. Yeah, nigga took my brother out and taunted me online and all that. But what you don't understand is he got assistants and family that love him, bro. And they got that money, bro. So they put that money on your bitch ass, bro. And you are appearing on social media with fake accounts trying to taunt me, nigga. Like, I know what you is. I know who you is, pussy nigga. Watch your nigga next to you, though. Watch the niggas next to you, though, nigga. Because she put that money up. Somebody gonna point it at you, boy. She put that money up for her. So all that shit you coming with, nigga, fuck you. You feel me? Because I know you're coming to unalive me. My brother was just tired of the warfares he had to go through. The hunger, the struggle, the heartbreaks, all of that. It took a toll on the nigga after a long time. The prison, the this. He ain't want no more of that type of shit. He wasn't running away from what he is. He just wanted a better way about being in this life and going about it, bro. I was helping him to get to that. I feel fucked up because I was telling him, man, fuck, leave all that rah alone and stop thinking all these niggas is your dogs and this and the third and blah blah, nigga, and go open a little business, do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? Boom boom. If they your dogs, they gonna come and work in your business so y'all could grow and make money and shit like that. If they, you know what I mean? He started to like try to make the betterment of life, be a man in his mature life, and they took him out because of some salt bitch that set him up and was screwing some dude and set them both up. But you coming on the social media taunting me, bro, how many miles away from y'all situation? You coming on social media taunting me after unaliving my brother, bro? But you see, me and my brother are different. I was giving my brother money all the time. You know, when he was around doing all that shit, I was giving him money and the girl that set him up. You see, and his sister and his mother and his niggas from Atlanta and everything. Nigga, just imagine these people put a bunch of money out there to the Jamaican government and thing like that to find you. They did that, bro. That's why I ended up on the national TV. You understand? So you are an idiot, you see, because you saw a nigga that looked like he had nobody, this and the third, was always with himself and the troublesome girl, and you thought y'all could unalive him and that would be it. Huh? Just like how motherfuckers see me in the streets and think I'm alone. Well, there are people of power that loved him. I want people don't know me to be on the social media first. You feel me? What I'm talking about, like, what if you had a show, motherfuckers off your block, people was coming to the show because that they was buying your tickets. Like, you could have put the show on yourself. You get what I'm saying? And you have real tickets. You see what I'm saying? So they'll go buy the tickets from any carrier that has the tickets. So you have a show on here. Let's just say we had a show on the deck, the top deck and the bottom deck here where the pool is. And everybody was down here in the yard in chairs and shit because they be having little events and parties at times. Like, you could register the show. So that's what we used to do. So we'll get the permit for the parks and put on a show. And we'll book people for the show. And we'll have to sell real tickets. You get what I'm saying? Because you registered the fucking show. So you sell tickets. That's what we did. You see, so when I'm talking about I'm in cornfields of white boys and they putting on their own show and they're like, Jawais, we all putting this much money together. Rap for us tonight, sing reggae for us tonight. And sometimes they be pissing me off because they be wanting me to sing some Bob Marley shit and shit. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like, this is how it used to be. It used to have to be approved by the streets. You feel me? Sub to the channel, like the video for me. It used to be approved by the streets. Now it needs to be approved by the internet. You see what I'm saying? Real talk. So if you was hot, you was getting played no matter where you go. If you was hot, all you had to, but on the internet you could be hot, and a person isn't, and they're getting plays and attention and you're not. It just depends. You get what I'm saying? But in the real world, how it was, even now, you can sell digital music in real time. You can sell digital music in real time. I'm going off the block. I don't give a fuck what Spotify talking about. I don't care what no TikTok talking about. I don't care what no YouTube talking about. No, none of that, nigga. I'm coming right off the block with my shit, and it's gonna go right into your Xbox. It's gonna go right into your phone. It's gonna go right up on your social media just the same way. You see, because you gotta have it in your own hands. So you gotta think about it like this. They piss me off. I'm running through my .coms and other people .coms before I worry about no social media. I have them come to the social media to get to the .com. The fuck? Why is it that y'all don't have your own .coms with a video portal how much money did y'all make from YouTube? How much money did all of y'all make from YouTube? YouTube took care of y'all. So how come y'all don't have I'm not saying you don't. I haven't checked it, but how come there's not like a creator studio that is made by y'all? Because Bandcamp does a lot more for independent artists than Spotify. Bandcamp and independent websites is gonna do greater for you than any motherfucking Spotify's or any. Look what they pay you per view of your song. That's plays. You see, that's airwaves. You see, look what they pay you for exposing you. A penny, 2 pennies. Title pay 10 cents. Right? Look what they pay you. But imagine, you can literally just market your record to those who like your record. Huh? How about that? You don't got to worry about their ranks and their curations of their playlists or nothing like that to have notoriety. Who likes your music like your music. Now, what if you record or produce your music, and before you put it on DSPs, you give people the option of ownership of your music to put it up on the social media for themselves, since you don't want to fuck with social media. That's the market. I'm not knocking the industry. They ain't got me locked in. They ain't giving me whatever contracts I was offered. That was a long time ago. They ain't coming to me. MMG came to me 2, 3 years ago through a side company that worked with Hot 97 about some deals, and the deals go like this. You could go fitty. They could give you, they could sign you and give you no money like Meat Mill, but you'll have a studio, you'll have studio recording, you'll have certain things that they hand to you for you to look like a star, this and the third. And Hot 97 will promote the end market. All right. Then they give, it's a 50-50 thing, and you give them like $5,000, $3,000, or some shit like that. But I'm like, and that's when Meek was saying that he ain't get no checks, so they be shopping for people. It's just like how Gucci Mane came under one of my live in my earlier times when I was coming on live this year on YouTube. Gucci Mane came on my live like a month and a half ago. You see what I'm saying? Gucci Mane, whoever was on Gucci Mane page. You get what I'm saying? Because they be shopping for artists and upcoming industry artists. So there's a difference between an artist and an upcoming industry artist, right? So they'll consider me like an upcoming industry artist. You get what I'm saying? It's different from an upcoming artist. So labels do be shopping for people and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? And they come right to y'all, but you don't be knowing it. You know what I'm saying? You don't be knowing it at all. You don't be knowing that. But I know how labels think, and I know how major labels move. People from UMG and all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I know how major. You get me? Straight up. But I'm not saying all this to fuck with the major labels. We don't have any business arrangements or nothing like that. And we're like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not hurting nobody's business. They giants. But like I say, if you have a independent, like say you go to youtube.com, each click youtube.com gets paid for that. Right now, youtube.com have third party contractual agreements, and where companies that is associated with products and marketing all over the world wants to be seen and heard. So they pay out a certain amount to put commercials on shit. So like YouTube put out 1,000+ videos every hour or minute, right? And millions of videos a week YouTube put out. It's oversaturated. This is why they have new rules to YouTube. If you have total AI, you're not getting monetized. If you're repetitive, if your video have the same things in it over and over, same pictures, images, they're not gonna monetize you. Like there's certain thing, community guidelines, they're not gonna monetize you if you violated that. Certain strikes, and I forgot like clickbait shit. Like say if your video says farm chicken, but you're talking about airplanes in the video, then you won't be monetized. You get some say everything changed up now. So it's like with these rules and regulations and these censorship, podcast.com and shit like that. What if you had your own app, right? And then you had your YouTube as well? Because I'm not trying to like play nobody or nothing like that. I'm saying when you're going to say that you're giving me a strike because of nudity on a picture that has no persons on it, no image on it, you understand? That it's from a co- corporation and has a corporation name, numbers, an artist name, the stats on it, and that's it. When you say there's nudity in a picture, that's just a stat sheet with no image on it, nothing like that, then you're trying to mess me up already because my channel speaks a lot of raw truth and I'm raw. I'm here. I'm not dressed up to be accepted or idolized or nothing like that. And I'm speaking raw truth. So you have to see me and hear the message or go away type shit. So now YouTube is saying that because I posted one picture and the picture has nobody in it, it's a stat sheet from TuneCore. See? That says my song on the TikTok algorithm did 164,000 views for the week. It's a weekly report, and under the bottom it says 4 point something million uh, streams, and on the top it says TuneCore, and then it says my song. You feel what I'm saying? Where is there nudity in that? But they gave me a strike this morning. I couldn't fucking believe it. I'm like, that's nudity? That's why the strike came? That doesn't make sense. You get what I'm saying? So already they're showing me, okay, we need to control you. Well, give me the money. Where the fuck is the money for me to be at ease? You can't control a hungry man. So I'm like, wait, that's just my stat sheets. How is there nudity in the stat sheets? That's freaking nuts. That's unjust and unfair because the stat sheets is just my achievements with the reports that like YouTube would give and say, oh, your video did 100,000 views, 100,000. You know what I'm saying? That's what the TikTok algorithm is reporting to like say for his DistroKid or whatever. But I ran with TuneCore since it came out, so they're saying that okay, for the week it's 164,000 views on the song "Like a Star," which is on this channel as well, right? I'm like, nice. Oh my God, it's starting to get some type of attention, right? And then underneath it, on that same picture, it says 4 point something million, and then it says TikTok, right? And then it says the artist name in the song, and it says TuneCore. Where's there a person, an image, or anything on there for them to say there's nudity on it? Hmm? So a lot of people channels are fucked over this and the third because of YouTube don't want them speaking a certain way. You understand what I'm saying? By speaking truth, awareness, spirituality that's too eye opening, and things of that nature. You get what I'm saying? So I have to have a niche, right? I don't deal with niches. I'm multi-dimensional and talented. I don't deal with niches. You get what I'm saying? For say. So I'd have to come up here and be a reporter of something and keep doing it over and over repetitively. I'm not robotic like that. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like that's a programming. And then I'm programming myself. And every day I got to schedule myself to come and do this every day. Like some of my favorite YouTubers. I guarantee you by morning, afternoon, even, and that's how they became rich. But the point is they're sitting in the same place and they're reporting on about the